Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Anticipation is mounting for today's game, and we've got two quarterbacks looking to make an impact. It's Paxton Lynch's Eagles going up against Osweiler's Texans.
Larry, they broke ground on this place in the year 2000, opened it in August of 2002, and it's been the home of this franchise ever since. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. Defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now this time he'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And this drive will start on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience is going to wear thin really quick, and I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. Sharp move, but can't find much space. Dropped just inside the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Slot man moves right. They run again with Hunt. Now the ball comes loose, and the Eagles have recovered. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations, big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
And tough starting field position here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Sammy Watkins, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. look to throw here. He finds his target, Fuller. And he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll look to throw here on first down. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll look to throw here. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Looking to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to throw now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Oh, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback. They'll set up to throw. And he rifles one incomplete. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that. I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. They set up the screen to Ajayi. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down. For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. It's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Yeah, and that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we? And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on third down conversions. They need a yard here. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Now, this is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really have. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. You know, get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. Bradford on first down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That goes for a gain of 31. Bradford now to throw on first down. And he's got the hook up to Brandon LaFell. And a big collision there as he winds up flat on his back at the 38-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They run with Hunt. And he'll take this one down to the 36. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Now a second down throw for Bradford. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Bradford. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled. So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guy's jersey clean throughout the game.
Now Bradford on second down. This will be caught just inside the 10. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll make it third down. Play action now, Bradford. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure. Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. And Bullock will put this one through, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, their offense has struggled for sure, but they get the field goal here and at least get on the board before half. And that's not something we should underestimate, because just getting points on the board can sometimes have a settling effect on a team. Helps them start their comeback. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. They'll begin the drive with Ajayi. Ajayi's gonna go. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, touchdown, Philadelphia. Ajayi, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. As an athlete going a long way. Yeah, how about the suddenness, too, of just getting there and taking off and going? For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt. Boswell on now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. And now out comes Houston. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy. It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one. Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Shift together here from the D-line. Second down, Bradford. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vontaze Burfict from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. On third down, Bradford. They're able to locate Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big gain of 31 on third down. From the gun, Bradford. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
That throw good for 4. It's second down. Bradford saying, let's go, fellas, urging his guys to get set. They go play action. Now Bradford. Over the middle here to Wilson. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. The slot man in motion right. They'll toss it to Hunt. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
And while there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity map to go out the window, and they've got to go a little bit faster in order to try and win the game.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Now Bradford. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Let's go! Blue 90!
They'll throw now on the final play. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 5 yards left for the offense. It's second down. Bradford now. Able to shake him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Dayon Buchanan coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Third and long for Bradford. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Mike Bennett, he's the one to get in this time, and back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Shane Leckler now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. They'll start out on the ground with a Ajayi. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. He'll look to throw. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The Eagles on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Now it's Ajayi. Trucks through him.
Oh, man, right through him.
Past the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jay Ajayi, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Eagles have... And it's 21-3. Boswell on now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. First down, Bradford. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Bradford. Open receiver, that's David Njoku. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. On the run, this is Hunt. And some room to work. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
On the carry, it's Davis. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Now it's a bootleg with Bradford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Corey Lemonnier leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Around the NFL, third quarter at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. Play fake. Bradford. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Derek Wolfe in there to drop him, and back-to-back sacks now bring up 4th and long. Here's Shane Leckler now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. He gets this away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now back to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. The Eagles on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They run with Ajayi. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
Barry on to punt as he gets this one away.
Whoosh.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. And here comes the Texans now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there've got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A 1st down throw for Bradford. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Throwing again. Bradford on 2nd and 10. Out to the right here to Wilson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down. On 1st and 10, Bradford. And a completion to Wilson. And he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. Bradford on 1st down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he'll go down at the 28. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. They'll throw again. Bradford. And his throw is incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's 3rd and short.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. On 3rd down, that's Hunt. And he will have the 1st down before he's tackled at the 12. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try to make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Davis. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
And thus far in this NFL season, no touchdown scored for him, and he's not going to get it on.
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Niall Davis, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Texans get a bit closer.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know.
Doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. Now the previous drive they punted, but that was just the first time they've had to do so in this game.
And when they turn on the game film, the coaches will rant about this, right? They'll say, oh, God, we got to move the ball, guys. We can't punt the ball away. But they have to keep smiles off their faces because that's the first time in the game they've had to do so. They've moved it quite well. They'll overall be happy with what they've seen.
Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And some room to roam now. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. Ajayi hit. He lost the football. And the Texans say they have it. They do. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Bradford now after the fumble recovery. To the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run. This is Hunt. And he spins past him and into space. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They come out here in the I. They'll run with Davis. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Texans touchdown. Niall Davis with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Texans capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it with Davis. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but it's still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Come on, let's go. 1, 2.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Little little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, complete. It's McGee. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Obviously a big first down right there.
Yeah, they still got to hustle. They got to get up to the line of scrimmage and get set. But I don't think necessarily you need to spike it. But they've got to continue to move quickly.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 15, and that ought to just about put an end to this one. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got Fuller. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now out comes Houston. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Bradford now to throw on first down. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he is out of bounds, getting it across the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. And they're definitely showing blitz here. They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Brock Coyle in there to drop him. And that will go into the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Play action now. Bradford. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. The Texans on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Here's Bradford. It's caught. Shepard. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Around the NFL fourth quarter right now in Atlanta. And it's the Bengals that wound up winning that one. A win would be their first of the young season. And now a first down following that long gain. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. On 1st and 10, Bradford. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Second down, Bradford. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Shepard. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road, it's a little extra special, isn't it?
It is, because, let's face it, in most cases, you're not expected to go on the road and win in the National Football League. It just doesn't usually compute. So to get out there, get that done, and then head back to your city with one in the victory column, oh, that's a fantastic feeling.
So for Philadelphia, they're into